Hello friends, this is a short video on different average periods we use to calculate interest on regular drawings. Now what do you mean by regular drawings? When a partner withdraws fixed amount in equal intervals, then it is called regular drawings. Now for example, if a partner withdraws 2000 rupees in the beginning of each month, or in the middle of each month, or at the end of each month, or maybe a partner withdraws quarterly or in a half yearly. So when a partner withdraws fixed amount in an equal interval, it is called regular drawings method. Now the formula of calculating interest on drawings using average period method is interest on drawings is equal to total drawings multiplied by interest rate multiplied by average period divided by 12. That's the formula. Now average period will be different for each situations. Let us see what are the average periods for each situation. Let's see, it is here. So this column is for monthly withdrawal, second column is for quarterly withdrawals, this is for half yearly withdrawals. So these three columns are when a partner withdraws monthly during a year, total 12 months. Okay, during a year when a partner withdraws. This is quarterly withdrawals in a year for 12 months. Now here half yearly withdrawals during a year, total during a year. Now the last column is monthly withdrawals only, but only for 6 months. There the drawings are not for the entire year. Drawings are only for 6 months. Okay, now let us see what are the different average time period which you have to take when we calculate interest on drawings. Let us first see that, and then I will tell you one trick to remember the average time period. Let us see. So if the drawings are made in the beginning of each month, when drawings are made at the beginning of each month, then the average time period what you have to take is 6.5. When the drawings are made in the middle of each month, the average time period what you have to take is 6 months. When the drawings are made at the end of each month, the average time period what you have to take is 5.5. So monthly withdrawal, the average time period what you have to take, in the beginning it is 6.5, in the middle it is 6, at the end it is 5.5. So if you see here, 0.5 difference is there. Okay, now let us see if it is quarterly withdrawal, what are the average time periods. So if it is quarterly withdrawal, in the beginning of each quarter, the average time period what you have to take is 7.5 months. If it is in the middle of each quarter, the average time period what you have to take is 6 months. And if it is at the end of each quarter, then the average time period what you have to take is 4.5 months. So this is 7.5, 6 and 4.5 months for quarterly withdrawals. Now if you see here, 1.5 months difference is there. Now if the drawings are made in half yearly basis, then in the beginning of each half yearly, the average time period will be 9 months. In the middle of each half yearly, the average time period will be 6 months. At the end of each half yearly, the average time period will be 3 months. Okay, so 9, 6 and 3 months. If you see 3 months difference is here. For the last situation where the drawings are made monthly only for 6 months, let us see what are the different average time periods. So if the drawings are made in the beginning of each month for 6 months only, then the average time period will be 3.5 months. If the drawings are made in the middle of each month only for 6 months, then the average time period will be 3 months. And the last situation when the drawings are made at the end of each month only for 6 months, the average time period will be 2.5 months. So these are the different time periods. Okay, now the average time periods can be calculated by using a formula: months left after first withdrawals plus months left after last withdrawal whole divided by 2. You can use this formula. I'm not going to tell that formula. I'm going to tell something else. Before that, one more thing I want to tell you here is, if you see here the drawings made in the middle of each month, each quarter, each half yearly, the average time period is 6 months only. Okay, so these are the average time periods. Now these average time periods are very important. It is applicable to all the chapters. Now it's time to understand a trick. I will explain you. This will help you out to remember the average time period, or say you are writing the examination or all of a sudden you got confused, okay, what will be the average time period? Then you can use this trick and you can verify the average time period what you are taking in the solution is correct or not. Let's see the trick. So first 3 situations where the drawings are made for the entire year. Okay, I have made a formula for, so first 3 columns where the drawings are made for the entire year, please take the value of n is equal to 12. I have written here n is equal to 12, n is equal to 12, n is equal to 12. Okay, now let us see what is the trick or the formula to remember this. Okay, now this one, this is monthly withdrawals, monthly, every month. So I have taken 1. What is that 1? So if it is in the beginning of each month, then the formula will be n plus 1 whole divided by 2. So if n is 12, 12 plus 1 divided by 2, 13 divided by 2, you will get 6.5. So n plus 1 whole divided by 2. Middle of each month, n by 2. n is 12, 12 divided by 2 will be 6. At the end of each month, n minus 1 whole divided by 2. n is 12, so 12 minus 1 will be 11. 11 by 2 will be 5.5. You understood this? So beginning of each month, n plus 1 whole divided by 2. Middle of each month, n by 2. End of each month, n minus 1 by 2. That's it. You can remember. Okay. Now let us see what is the quarterly withdrawal, quarterly drawings, how you need to remember the average time period. Okay. So now when I say quarterly drawings, how many months are there in a quarter? 3 months. I have taken 3 here. In the beginning of each quarter, it will be n plus 3 whole divided by 2. Again, the value of n is 12 here. So 12 plus 3 whole divided by 2. 15 by 2 it will be. So 15 by 2 will be 7.5. n by 2. Middle is n by 2. 12 by 2, that will be 6. Here at the end of each quarter will be n minus 3. 12 minus 3 whole divided by 2. So 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 divided by 2 will be 4.5. Easy. Quarterly, n plus 3 whole divided by 2 for beginning of each quarter, n by 2 for middle of each quarter, and for end of each quarter it will be n minus 3 whole divided by 2. Done. Let us go to the next situation. Half yearly withdrawal. 6 months are there, so I have taken 6 here, and the same logic I have applied. In the beginning of each half yearly, it is n plus 6 whole divided by 2. Here also the value of n is 12. So 12 plus 6 will be 18. 18 divided by 2 will be 9. Next, again, middle is n by 2. By default, n by 2. Okay, so 12 by 2 it will be 6. Last one. At the end of each half yearly, n minus 6 whole divided by 2. So n is again 12. 12 minus 6 will be 6. So 6 divided by 2 will be 3. So this is how you can remember. So please remember, if it is in the beginning of each month, n plus 1. For monthly it is 1, for quarterly it is 3, for half yearly it is 6. Okay, so if it is beginning of each month, then n plus 1 divided by 2. If it is middle of each month, n by 2. If it is at the end of each month, n minus 1 divided by 2. Quarterly, take 3. Instead of 1, take 3. Beginning of each quarter, n plus 3 whole divided by 2. Middle is n by 2. End of each quarter, n minus 3 divided by 2. So you will get the answer. Half yearly, beginning of each half yearly, it is n plus 6 whole divided by 2. Middle of each half yearly, n by 2. And end of each half yearly, n minus 6 whole divided by 2. So these are the formula or tricks which you can use to remember the average time period. Now let us quickly see the last situation. It is same as this, but here you need to take n equal to 6. Logic is there, right? Because these drawings are only made for 6 months. So if it is in the beginning of each month for 6 months, the average time period will be calculated by n plus 1 whole divided by 2, but the value of n you should take 6. So 6 plus 1 divided by 2, if you do 7 by 2, it is 3.5. Here 6 by 2, it is 3. Here n minus 1 means 6 minus 1 whole divided by 2. So 5 by 2, it is 2.5 months. So these are the tricks, or this is the formula to just remember the average time periods. You can use this always whenever you have any confusion, you need to cross check whether you are doing it correct or not. You can use this trick. Hope this trick will be helpful for you, and if you want to understand the detailed concept of drawings and interest on drawings, please do watch my video. The link is there in the description. Okay, so I will meet you in next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.